What it do? What it do? It's your boy Mike Sears, as always. Speaking Clout podcast live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, man. And October 2nd, spooky season.
It
Gonna
sure is. Yep.
give you some content like that. And tonight, 1994 to me, it's a classic, man. We're talking about Flatliners U.S.A. under Satan's authority. Listen, 1994 on Def Jam Recordings. Get into that. Shout out to the chat. Man, I'll be honest, man. Horrorcore is like a top 3 genre for me in hip hop.
Yeah.
It just is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big horror fanatic when it comes to movies, so the music just it's right up there with it. And these guys, they're known for like the term horrorcore, for saying it and shit like that. And around the time Gravediggers came out, they get compared to that a lot. You know what I'm saying? All the fucking time. You can't mention them without Gravediggers coming in.
True.
But to me, they're their own entity. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bite Gravediggers, in my opinion. You know. And I listen to a plethora of hardcore, so I can tell style from style. What's up, Antoine? No, the first review was from my nigga Marvel 1, I believe. Did he do it?
Yep. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I could do every artist. How did we get into Flatliners? Well, for me, it was my uncle. He got me into Flatliners. Around the time when like Image comics were big, and we would just read it, and that was our thing. We read the comics and played music. And I hear that Live Evil. And I was always just fire, But I got the cassette like 96 maybe. 96, 97 around there. And yeah, I was just a fan from then. I wish there was more like they have albums out, but not on the scale as the first record. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into Flatliners, brother?
Yeah. So for me, I didn't hear about them until much later. After I mean, the first like quote unquote horrorcore group that I got into was definitely Gravediggers. That was my introduction to that whole world. But much later on, I discovered Isham and Nadas and stuff like that. And, I was just kind of interested to see what other stuff was around, especially in the 90s. And, Flatliners, they're definitely one of the groups that kind of pops up. And the first video I saw on YouTube was for Satanic Verses.
Verses.
Yeah. And at first I didn't know what to think of them because that's such a crazy video, you know what I mean? Because a lot of like horrorcore puts me off because it's like there's no finesse to some of it, you know what I mean? It's just, literally just like, blood and guts, but there's no like, I think you said it best, you need to be a dope rapper first.
Yes.
And then, spit that wicked shit. You can't just rap about blood and guts and killing people and not be dope. You know what I mean? It's it's not going to work. But I wasn't sure about them at first, but when I heard the full album a little bit later, so yeah, I really like the album. That the first proper track is "Good Day to Die," and when I heard that, I was like, "Ooh." It was a rap from there. So yeah, first exposure was Satanic Verses video. Obviously, I love that song now, but at first I was like, oh, check out the album. And when I checked out the album, loved it. And glad I own this album. I don't know what it's going for price-wise these days, but glad to pick that up, 5 years ago. So yeah, big fan of this album. That album cover, I love. And that artwork in general is just some of the darkest I've ever seen for a hip-hop album.
Fuck yeah. And the group consists of Red Rum, Tempest, and Gravedigger. Yeah,
yep.
Man. Oh my God, Red Rum is Russell Simmons' nephew, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's probably how they got signed.
Yeah, the Def Jam. He's my favorite member too. To me, he just be bodying shit.
I agree. I think he's the standout member of the group personally.
And my favorite fucking horrorcore group right now, hands fucking down, Alice Lou. Their album, The Almighty, they're on there, and they fucking kill it. So
yeah, that's dope.
They still got it. So let's get to the record, man. Flatliners U.S.A. on the Satan's Authority, released in 1994, man. You get the intro, very dark and gritty. I like the instrumental, plays in the background. Red Rum explains how we live in a mad, fucked up world. Nothing to it. Any thoughts on that, brother?
Yeah, didn't really don't have much to say about it. I just think it's a good way to kick off the album. You know what I mean? Sets the
Yeah,
mood, sets the stage. It does what it's supposed to for an intro. It doesn't waste too much time, and it just kicks into the next track.
yeah. Good Day to Die. Preaching the Flatline Massive. Toss, Butter, OM, N999. If that's how you say it. Mayhem, Crush, Cool T, Engravement. Produced by Crush and Cool T. Dope ass posse cut. What a way to start off an album, man. They all do their thing on here. I like when Gravediggers said, I stay slam dunking bodies in crowds like Ewan. Patrick
Yeah,
Ewing.
yeah.
Those Ewan sneakers are fire too. Very dope track. I fucks with a good way to set up the album.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is one of my favorite tracks on the album. The beat alone is crazy. Doom doom, and you got like the kind of creepy in the background. Doom doom. It's just just perfect way to kick off the album. Thumping beat, like you said, dope posse cut. Not really familiar with these guys,
Neither am I. At all.
At all. It's kind of strange, like to start off an album with a posse cut.
Yeah.
Because I'm sort of more used to that being like towards the end, you know what I mean? But dope track. Not much to say. Just that production is just killer.
It is.
Absolutely awesome. So yeah, I mean, overall, like I think production wise, this album's really good. But like this is definitely one of my favorites. Just so brooding and so perfect for this album. It's one of those instances where like the music matches up with the album cover so perfectly. It's like, yep, you know what you're getting into with this one. So yeah, great way to kick things off. Love it.
I like that mask that Red Run be rocking as well. I think it's is it the Little Evil video?
Yes.
And he's like, that's just fire, bro.
Yeah, funny enough, I think at the start of Satanic Verses, they have that as well. And if I remember watching that late at night, and I had the volume up quite loud, and that made me jump. Just the way he comes at the camera with his mask, I was like, oh fuck. It's really cool. Great song.
Great. Yeah, it's fucking fire, bro. All right, now we get into Scariest, produced by Crush and Cool T. Tempest sets it off correctly, man. Fire. While Gravedigger catches a body with his verse, and Red Rum just owns the track. Love the chorus as well. Hear that from somewhere else?
Scariest.
Oh yeah, How to Rob from 50. But he took it and made it something else. But fire. Love that Scariest track.
Yeah, so this song was originally on Terminator X's second album.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know why, because it doesn't really fit on that album. It's just weird. Yeah, they have like a Flatlinerz track on that. It's weird. What was it called? Godfathers of the Fret or something? With Godfathers of the Fret, the second album where he's like, it's like blue and white cover.
I've seen that cover. I know that in my mind. Yes.
Yeah. It came out in '94 as well. So yeah, it originally came out on that for some reason, and then obviously fits a lot better here on the actual Flatlinerz album. Yeah. This is a dope song. Probably like, not one of my favorites. It wouldn't be in my top 3 or top 5. But there's nothing. That's no like shade towards this song. Really good. A little bit more laid back kind of vibe to this song compared to like Good Day to Die, but it still has that kind of dark feel to it. Really like the way Tempest ends off his verse. So you go to church to try clear up your sense. I stop the madness. Tempest wins. Just the way he says that feeds up. And when I first listened to this album, back then I had a hard time picking out who's Tempest and who's Gravedigger, because I kind of find them quite similar. I find that Gravedigger has the more rapid fire flow of the two. Yeah, that's kind of how I kind of picture them out. Red Rum is more instantly recognizable. That's why I kind of say he's the standout of the group. You know what I mean? As soon as you hear him, that's him. But I like this track. It's maybe not one of my favorites, but I think it's a dope song. And like you said, that hook, this is
It's
scariest.
Scariest.
We
Yeah.
can make you delirious. Yeah, just very catchy,
Fire.
but at the same time sounds evil. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they're sort of saying, this is some dope shit. But if you listen to us too much, you might do some bad shit, and don't blame us, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah,
All right, great breakdown, brother.
thank you.
No problem. Next, we get Flatline, produced by Rockwilder and Tempest. Yes, the same Rockwilder that did Rockwilder for Method Man and Redman. Dope producer.
Yeah, did loads of stuff around that time, and
Yo.
this is where he got to start, pretty much, as far as I know. So pretty
Yeah,
dope.
same here. First time I ever heard him. The beat is banging, man. Gravedigger kills his verse. I'm not a human being. I'm a walking poltergeist. Red Rum does his thing as well. Tempest is dope when he said, I'm slick. I pick your brains quick. I rip out your jugular vein and take a sip. Like fire,
Yeah,
Excellent song. I fucked with this song heavy. Dope production by Rockwilder and Tempest as well. Yep, dope song.
yeah. Samples EPMD, flatline,
Yep.
from the crossover. So
Crossover.
So this is another one of the highlights for me. I really like this song. Production wise, has kind of like a soulful kind of feel to it with that sample. Do 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 do. Just it has, don't know, a little kind of like I said, a kind of soulful vibe, but at the same time, quite muddy and dark. But I definitely think this could have been single material. They have 3 dope singles, but this is I don't know, just like a really good example of what Flatlinerz is all about. And they all did their thing. You know what I mean? These guys, they just kick that violent rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing too intellectual about it. No hidden deep meanings on this record, but that's not what you're banned it for. You know what I mean? You're banned it for dope ass dark beats. And these guys are entertaining to listen to. They're maybe not the best lyricists in the world, but like they do their thing. You know what I mean? And
they do.
Flatline, for me, it's one of my favorites purely for the production. Yeah, really, really good stuff.
The inlay shot is fucking fire. Niggas got the Jason mask on.
Yes,
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, I love that picture.
Oh yeah, great breakdown as well, brother. Next, next. It's my favorite song on the fucking album.
Oh wow, yep.
Sonic Boom. This by Rockwilder. Oh my god, absolute fucking banger. Favorite track on the album, like I said. All 3 members kill shit on here. Red Rum said, "Sparking a fucking Philly in the casket." Like that's just grimy. I love that. Yep. I love the Guile from Street Fighter 2 sample as well. Sonic Boom. You hear him saying it?
Yeah, it's quite
fucking chorus, dog. Come on.
Yeah.
Amazing song. My favorite.
The Street Fighter 2 sample of Guile, it's quite well buried in the mix. You know what I mean? It's there, but it's not too overpowering. You know what I mean? I think they handle that really well. I don't understand why this is not on the Street Fighter soundtrack. For the movie, because that dropped in '94. It makes no sense. Like it almost feels like this was ready made for it. You know what I mean? It's like it makes no sense to me why that's not on there. But I love this song too. Beat wise, it's pretty different from the rest of the album. The rest of the album, obviously it's like dark, kind of more brooding production. You know what I mean? This is really upbeat. Kind of has like a slight kind of Asian kind of influence to it. You know what I mean? You can definitely picture some like martial arts stuff going down to this song. And just the energy on this song is really hyped up as well. You know what I mean? And just a great song. So the Gravediggers, he has a verse on here. If it's just so fast, I don't know what the hell he said. But he's spitting his ass off, and it's very entertaining. And love it. It's just a great song. And Tempest, free crazy motherfuckers insane with mental problems. In my dreams, I'm busting Glocks down to goblins. Let's it's just weird, like crazy lyrics on here, but loads of energy, really hyped up song. Again, I think it could have been a single. You know what I mean? This is a real banging track. So love Sonic Boom. Boom to your head, you dead man, Sonic Boom.
And that fucking
yes,
fucking fire, nigga. Back for a couple of seconds, forward punch. I believe that's how you do the sonic boom.
yes, that's right. Yep,
Fire, bro.
yep.
Dope ass
Garrett's
cut.
charge character. You have to charge it back a bit, then go
Yo,
forward, let it go. Yep.
and then down and up a few seconds.
The
Flash
flash
kick.
kick. Yep.
Yeah, my favorite fighting game of all time. I love Mortal Kombat to death, but I don't know. Street Fighter, man. It's up there. Okay. Brooklyn Queens skit, nothing much. Just a Rockwall and Tempest, just niggas just smoking a blunt. That's all I take. you know, pass the L, kid, whatever the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
Beat is crazy. Nothing really to say about it at all.
Yeah, no. Most of the skits on here, there's a couple. They don't add too much to the album, but at the same time, they don't waste time either. You know what I mean? They're very short, in and out. You know, no complaints with that really. But yeah, nothing to really say about that.
Yeah. All right, 718, produced by Rockwall and Tempest. Banging beat, man. Dope scratching on the track as well. Showing love to Brooklyn and Queens, the boroughs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you're scared of us. What's the nigga? What's us? Fire, dope chorus. Dope song. Not one of my favorites, but it's so fire.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It wouldn't be one of my favorites either, but this is still a great song. I think, to an extent, this is just my opinion, but I think they maybe pigeonholed themselves with the horrorcore label thing, and they probably put a lot of people off. But like songs like this, I think this is the best example. It's like, this is just dope, like New York hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the lyrics, pretty crazy and stuff, but like, Onyx have crazy lyrics too, and people listen to them. You know what I mean? It's like,
I hate when niggas try to like shit on horrorcore like that. You know what I'm saying? They do that a lot.
Like, All We Got Is Us is dark as hell.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they maybe pigeonhole themselves a little bit, with obviously them going in that direction. But like a song like 718, really, really dope. Just representing, Brooklyn, Queens, and it's a really dope song. You've even got a Mortal Kombat reference on the track. Tempest, fuck with the Mortal Kombat, I react. He drops that in there too. So this is a really dope song. Again, not one of my favorites off the album, but like, spoiler alert, there aren't any bad songs on this album. So
no, not for me.
yeah. So it's a tough one.
Fuck yeah, bro. And we get Run, produced by Crush and Cool T. Dope ass track. That's one of my favorites. Red Rum sets it off lovely. Tempest follows up. The ill verse as well. Gravediggers ends it with a dope verse. Chorus is dope. The instrumental is fire as well. Dope track. Run.
Yeah, I really like the song. I think this should have been a single, honestly.
I can see that.
Yeah, I really like this track. Just again, great production. Run for your life.
That's just fire.
It is. Obviously sampling Run DMC, of the run part. And I just really, really like this song. Again, not too much to say about it. Again, the lyrics are kind of samey on this album, but they're really entertaining too. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that away from it. How have you killed your daughters? They caught us and brought us to the cemetery. Yes, begin the slaughters. Pray to the Lord, he ignored your whores. Now the liners come to get you. Got you with the claws. You know what I mean? That's Red Rum rapping. That's just like ill. You know what I mean? Just dope shit. And it's just again dope production. And I love that chorus. So one of my favorites. And another thing to note with this song too, it was on the Fear soundtrack. Not the low budget horror movie, which has like Maury's film and stuff like that on it.
Me and you used to talk about that in the PlayStation chats, and I asked you, did you see it? You said you didn't see it, and I was like, me either. But my boy, who's a big horror head, he's like, shit's trash. So
yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, it looks like it in the Maury's film video, but pretty cool soundtrack. At least you know what I mean. I've got that. It's not too bad, but it's got Run on there, so. Yeah, a dope track, Run. Definitely like it a lot. It's not as I don't know, maybe not as in your face as some of the other songs. Like maybe not
Right.
as dark. Actually, that's one thing that I'll note. I think the second half of the album is even darker than the first. You know what I mean? I think again it gets darker as it goes on, which I think is
Yeah.
pretty dope. Maybe apart from A Good Day to Die, but songs like 718 and Run and maybe even Flatline, maybe not as dark as some of the songs that we're getting onto later. That's just an observation that I kind of noticed when I was listening to it this week.
Oh yeah. So we get Body in a Blunt, Skit. Red Room does this grimy nursery rhyme. I don't know. I didn't know. That's all I put down, man. Any thoughts on that? Is fucking baby.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah. All right.
That's what it's all about. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that shit. And the next, and the next joint is Why Do You Do It? Just
This
skit it.
is dope though. I like this because they're doing the thing that Onyx did back in the day.
Yeah.
They tease a song that's coming up later. You know what I mean? I think that's dope. I always like that.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up and all we got is us. I love the way they did that. You hear the what was it, Better Off Dead off All We Got Is Us at the start,
Yeah.
and it's just like you hear that beat and you're like, oh, it's dope, and it's like a teaser. It's like, oh, you're not going to get it yet, but you're going to get it later. Don't you worry. You know what I mean? And they did that here. Here, the song that they're teasing is Rivers of Red. You hear the beat for it in the background. Rivers of red, the rivers of red, but you don't quite get it yet. So yeah, I think that's dope. It's something that I don't know if any modern albums do that, but I just think it's a dope touch.
I do too, yeah. Dope beat too from Rockwell and Tempest.
Yep.
Now we get Taking Them Underground, but it's a Rockwell and Tempest.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah. Very dope beat. They all kill it lyrically. Gravediggers has my favorite verse. He rhyming like an evil member of Dawes Effects. That's what I took as it. Love that style. Love the song. The production is fire. Definitely one of my favorites of the album. Taking Them Underground. Fire. Wicked shit, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Das Effects. Actually, they're another example of like, if you like Onyx, you like Das Effects, like some of their stuff, like give these guys a go. You know what I mean? Don't be put off by the Satanic Verses music video. We'll get to that later, but Taking Them Underground. I love this. This is when the album starts to get darker, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I definitely think the second half is a bit darker overall. Taking Them Underground, really kind of spooky, eerie beat. You know what I mean? You can definitely just kind of visualize that. Being in like a cemetery or something like that. Just like imagine like the bodies just being, something like a hand popping out of a grave and just dragging these guys back into the underground or something. You know what I mean? And really, really tough. Love the chorus too. The sound when you come here from the ground, tickling down where the bodies lay around. You know what I mean? Just dope. And really, really like this song. And one of my favorites on the album. Again, it's just eerie. It's definitely one of the most eerie beats on the album. It's not. It's not as in your face. It's not like a banger, but it's real. Just like, ooh, you listen to it and you go, ooh, it's one of those kind of beats. So yeah, one of my favorites on the album. Taking them underground. Love that.
Shout out to Joker's Gallery, Ghost Club Gallery in this bitch.
Oh, that's a nice profile picture. I like it.
Oh yeah, like the Joker and the Death Row shit. It's just fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Great breakdown as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, brother. And we get Graveyard Nightmare, which is by Rockwilder, man. Banging beat by Rockwilder. Those drums knock. Tempest killed it. I snatch out your heart just to see the shit pump. That's fucking grimy.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines.
That shit is hard. Rockwilder has a dope verse on it too, like a little short verse. Rockwilder be rhyming. Fire song, man. I fucks with that heavy.
Yeah. This is another dope track. Probably not quite up there with one of my favorites, but again, like I said, there's no weak tracks on this album. And again, love the production. Just evil. You know what I mean? Evil stuff, and brooding kind of sounds, and not much else to say with this one. Maybe not one of my favorites, but still a really dope track.
Fire track, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we get one on Bandit Skit, nigga just bullshitting, talking shit. Nothing to really fucking say. I want to just view the whole album. I put it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably the one I would take out.
Unnecessary for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get Rivers of Red, produced by Rock Wilder, man. The Tempest, you know. The production is just flawless on here. That grimy, bloodthirsty shit. Tempest spits that raw shit on here. You know, I slit your mama's throat, and that's just taste, because I don't give a fuck if I lose my, what do you say? If I lose my mind, chicken scratch, I fucked up, but he said some fire shit.
Yeah.
Rivers of Red. Dope video, too. Dope video as well.
Yeah, this was the lead single off the album, which is crazy to me. I don't know. It's like, don't get me wrong, dope track, but I don't know. This is like one of the more violent songs of the album, and they picked this as the lead one. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's almost like these guys were set up to fail, you know. This was the lead single. Satanic Verses was the second one. It's like, you know, the darkest songs on the album. But yeah, Rivers of Red. Love the Red Man sample, of course. Here's the red, you know, that's dope. And then yeah, really just love the drums on this song. Just banging boom bap shit, you know what I mean? Really hard hitting. And yeah, I like that there's a bit of a piano loop there on the beat as well. Really great stuff from Rock Wilder and Tempest. Just fantastic. And yeah, lyrics on this one pretty damn dark. You know, Tempest, you know, says, you know, I wake up in the morning and all I see is red, shades of red to match the blood gushing out your head. You know, like, it's just mad grimy. I love it, and it's one of those. You know what I mean? It's these guys. They do it in such a way. If it's over the top, but at the same time, they pull it off. It's quite a hard balance to nail in horrorcore, because it can sound like corny if you don't have the right delivery, but these guys definitely do, and especially over that production. Yes, the production alone is crazy in this song. So yeah, Rivers of Red, great, another great track.
Rivers of Red.
Red Rum, why you do it? Yeah,
that's just fire, bro. Now, for the singles as well, Satanic Verses, man, produced by DR. Period. One of my favorite joints of all time, period, of the genre. You know what I'm saying? Love that shit. I make bodies disappear like David Copperfield. Come on. Just fire.
I love that,
yeah. Storm, Lord from Headless Horseman, killed it. This is a featured track. Headless Horseman featured artist on here. Dark ass beat, grimy joint. Niggas, is that the video when they're eating like organs and shit? And
Tempest is doing that. Yeah.
Black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Live Evil was when fucking Red Rum's hanging from a tree, right?
Yes, I think so.
Nigga, like I haven't seen these videos in a long time, so. But fire, Satanic Verses is amazing, bro. Dark, love this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, this might be my favorite song on the album. It's so good. Satanic Verses. It's the tales of the evil. Pray, but you never have to fall a victim. Like, you know, that alone is so dope. Production of DR. Period. Of course, DR. Period's an absolute legend.
DR. Period.
You know, did amazing stuff for likes of MOP and Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, all that stuff. Amazing. Did a fantastic job on here. I really like Headless Horseman. I wish they definitely recorded stuff in that era. I wish they had an album if it dropped around that time. Yeah,
those are nice.
I love their gimmick of like, you know, as one person's rapping, I think the other one's whispering it. I think that's dope.
That is fire.
Yeah, I love when Stormlord, like that line that you mentioned, you know, making the bodies disappear like David Copperfield. And then after that, he says, evil lurks in the dark and all you see is the whites of my eyes. Don't look at my eyes. Don't look at my eyes. Just the way he performs it, you know what I mean? He just sounds like he's losing his mind. It's really awesome. I just love the beat for this song. It's so like brooding and dark, and I love the swells that DR. Period adds in the verses, you know what I mean? Just really helps make it seem even bigger and more epic. And I love this song. You know, it's one of those ones I can't can't really say anything bad about it. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah,
It's incredible, bro.
it is.
Yeah, I love that shit. Great breakdown as well, brother. Then we get Warzone, which by DR Period again. Dope beat by DR Period. Red Roman Gravedigger kill shit on here. DR Period is like criminally underrated producer. Ross just said his credentials and dude's nasty. Dope ass song, dope beat. What can I say, man? Just excellent album so far, man. It's like the Horrorcore Sgt. Pepper or something. Perfect shit.
Streets as hell. You're in the war zone. Yeah, I really, really like this one too. It's definitely one of my highlights on the album. Again, DR Period, he just knows how to make shit knock, you know what I mean? And on this album, I feel like even though there's a mixture of producers, they all have a very similar sound. Like they all kind of mesh really well together. They all have that kind of just it's banging, but at the same time it's kind of it definitely has an atmosphere to it, and it kind of draws you in. And Warzone is probably one of the more kind of banging tracks on the album. You know what I mean? It's definitely slightly faster tempo and stuff like that. But yeah, Warzone, I just love it. I just think it's a great track. Not much to say about it beyond that, but yeah, it's such a good track. One of my favorites for sure.
Fuck yeah. Definitely a good track on the album. Then we get Beware Skit.
This annoys me a bit because I think they wasted such a good beat on this.
I know, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Man, Red Rum, does a bit of a verse. The nigga said, "With sick, what do you say? With Sicko Zuma, this shady, that him, fuck Freddy. Line is when, what do you say? Line is when I kill them, Candyman, we'll kill Candyman," or something like that.
Yeah,
this fucking lyric site is terrible. What the fuck? But anyway, he says like, "We'll kill the Candyman," fire shit. He said, "Fuck Freddy. Line is ready to kill the Candyman." I wrote it right. Jesus, should have read what the fuck I wrote. But yeah, fire.
Yeah.
He said, with sickies with machetes at hand, fuck Freddy. Line is ready to kill the Candyman. That's what the fuck he said. Yeah, you niggas is terrible on what is it? Let's see what this fucking say. It ain't Genius. I don't know.
Genius probably has it better, yeah.
Yeah, AZ lyrics or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
That was terrible. They got it all fucked. They didn't even mention the Freddy line, but yeah, like you said, a waste of a beat. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because this is like one of the darkest beats, if not the darkest beat on the album. It's so like, I don't know, just really, really eerie and super, just like in the background, just menacing, evil stuff. You know what I mean? I wish they just built it out and made it into a proper song.
Yeah, because that line was sick.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe it's, I don't know, they started it and couldn't finish it or something. I have no idea. But yeah, a little bit. If there's one, I guess, knock against this album, it's that. I wish it was a full track, but yeah, it's still dope. It's, even though it's very short, obviously, it's one that you're gonna want to go back to a few times just to enjoy it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Yep. The last track, fucking amazing song. Live Evil, produced by DR Period. Excellent track. Very dope way to end the album off. This month for you and the Flatlinerz crew. Love that. Red Rum's verse on here is the illest. They can hang it from a tree in the video, rapping. That's 666 and all that shit. Oh, he bodied that shit.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. I'm gonna get to the top 3 later on. But my God, this shit is flames. Yeah, Live Evil, fire.
Yeah, this is a great song. Great way to end off the album. Yeah. An absolute banger. Definitely up there with the likes of like Sonic Boom is probably being like the most kind of, rowdy kind of track. Great track. Really, really like it a lot. Yeah, like you said, Red Rum had the illest verse for sure. Just the way he comes in, Red Rum is the most cold-blooded son of a bitch. 666. I'm sicko sick. Your body's on the crucifix. He killed that. Yeah, great track. Not much to say. Great production again. DR period on this one too, and yeah, just it knocks. So yeah, absolutely awesome.
Yeah, man, great breakdown, Ross, on this whole fucking album. You know, to me, it's a horrorcore classic. Great, you know, kind of in the mainstream of things on Def Jam recordings, but you know, it's dope. Gravediggers was out at the time, and you know, Ghetto Boys, not really fully horrorcore, but they had wicked shit songs. You know, my favorite group to ever do the wicked shit. You know what that is? I ain't gotta say that. Motherfucking nodded, nigga. But Flatlinerz is dope as fuck. This album is dope. What do I want to give this? I call it a classic. To me, I think a classic could be 5 mics. A classic could even be 4.5. I'll give this 4.5 mics. What takes away from it is like them stupid little skits. You know, even though that one that builds up and warns you for a song is dope though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that should have been a whole song. That fucking Beware shit.
Beware. Yep.
Yeah. Top 3 songs on the record for me is Sonic Boom, Satanic Verses, and Live Evil. I don't give a fuck if they're fucking singles. Straight the fuck up, my nigga. Yeah, what's your mic rating on this, and what's your top 3 songs, Ross?
Yeah, so for me, I mean, I agree with what you said entirely. I mean, this is such a good album. You know, there's no bad tracks on this album. Really enjoyed revisiting it again this week. I think most people should give it a go. Like I said, you know, if you like Onyx, you like, you know, Das Effects, if you know, a lot of hip hop around that time, 94, 95, 96, it was dark anyway.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Everyone was dropping their darkest shit. Even like, you know, something like Jizz's Liquid Swords. It's a dark album production wise. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, don't be put off by the imagery or, you know, the lyrics. You know what I mean? Listen to like the production and just, you know, these guys have dope voices and, you know what I mean? You can really get into it. So, yeah, I agree. I'm going to give it 4.5 as well. My reasoning, yeah, partially the same as yours. The skits bit pointless, but to be fair, they don't really get in the way of the album too much, so I don't really mind that as much. I guess for me, it's like these guys aren't the best lyricists per se. You know what I mean? Particularly, I guess Tempest and Gravedigger. I think Red Rum is definitely the best out of the three, but. You know what I mean? If you compare this to some of the other stuff that we listen to, you know, obviously like, you know, Do You Believe in God or 6 Feet Deep by Gravediggers, you know, obviously like lyrically, I think they're better. You know what I mean? If you compare it, but yeah, I think this is still such an awesome album. Production wise, it's sublime. You know, it's perfect. You know what I mean? Fantastic production all the way through it. Evil, but at the same time, boom bap-ish. You know what I mean? Some of it's kind of hype. You know what I mean? It definitely has energy and excitement to it, but other times, you know, songs like Taking Them Underground, just eerie, you know what I mean? Spooky kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You got a good mixture there. You know, the 3 MCs are very entertaining. You know what I mean? They do their thing. You know what I mean? And, you know, there's not that many features, but the features that they do have are dope too. So, you know, I've got really nothing bad to say about it. You know, it's just maybe not quite the best of the best, but like in terms of lyrics, but it's still dope. And yeah, definitely if you're into this kind of stuff at all, you need to check it out. And I would still urge people to check it out, even if you're just into boom bap, grimy, New York East Coast hip hop, because, you know, like I said, around that time hip hop was dark anyway. It really was.
I mean, my boy Liquid Topes on Instagram, like he's into like Mr. Hyde and shit.
Yeah.
But not much hard. He's like a big Griselda mark like me. But he fucks with this album. So
yeah, that's dope.
There you go. You know, like you gotta be a fucking juggalo or a fucking, you know, horrorcore enthusiast to
You like that juggalo shit.
yeah. Of all people, nigga.
Yeah.
You know? 94 got the best. Did you give your top 3 songs yet, brother?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
The
top 3 songs, Satanic Verses. And then after that, I'm gonna go. This is quite tricky because they're all such great songs, but I'm gonna go with Flatline and Good Day to Die. But that could change, you know what I mean? But yeah, love this album. Taking Them Underground would be up there too. That would be like number 4. But yeah, love this album. It's really, really good. So
94 got the best shit coming out, like the Downward Spiral. Me and Russ love that record too.
Yep, it's a fantastic album.
I fucking love 9 Inch Nails, bro. You kidding me? Like since I was a kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
To Cal, There's a Dark Side, 6 Feet Deep, Positive American Family. I worship that shit. And Natural Born Killers movies and Pulp Fiction, nigga. 94. Forrest Gump. I love that movie. Shawshank Redemption. And 94. Shout out to Siznak, my UFC co-host. He said that's the best year in hip hop. I can't fucking argue with that. You kidding me?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, America's Nightmare and stuff like that too. Uncle Sam's Curse.
West Coast gangster shit. The Diary, Ready to Die, Omatic, of course. The Usual Suspect.
We Come Strapped.
We Come Strapped. Motherfucking the Mailman EP, right? No, that's 93.
93, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Blasphemy, Closed Casket, we love that shit too, obviously.
Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. Oh, that Booyah nigga. Ooh, man. That might be on the top 10 list, spoiler alert. It might be. Next week. Oh, go ahead, Ro. You got something to say?
No, I was just gonna say Antoine mentioned Decal. Like that's another great example. You know, it's like amazing. That album's mad dark, you know what I mean? If you like Decal production wise, you know, give Flatliners a go.
All the Earn, yeah, it's my second favorite Gangstar record. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next week, y'all. Keeping it in spooky fucking side of things. Favorite time of the year, nigga. I love Halloween. I'm a horror movie buff and all that shit. I love the wicked shit. So next week, everyone knows this album. We doing this bitch, man. Doing that 6 feet deep.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? We doing that. So I can't wait for that.
Yep.
You know, Poetic. Dude's nasty, R.I.P. You know, Prince Paul, fucking RZA. Can't wait. Yep. Undertaker. I'm fiending. I can't wait. This album means a lot to me. I never forget. I love to. I was in math for special ed, right? Only fucking subject I had trouble with. So I would leave. My dumb ass would leave my book bag and shit in there. Because I trust my niggas, you know? This dude, Corey, the white boy, went in my desk and took the cassette. I was killing nigga. God. And the nigga was like moving schools the next day. Like he was smart, nigga. You know, nigga got me on that one. I was furious. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget that. Yeah, it was elementary, nigga. And my uncle got me the tape again. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about that record. And I'm in a minority. I worship the what is it? The pick, sickle, and the shovel. Fine.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
It's not horrorcore, but it's some grimy shit.
It's still dark though. Yeah.
My head's been like a jar rule. My head grows in naughty spirals. That shit is fire, man.
Speaking of can't wait, Redman, There's a Dark Side.
I can't wait for you. Yep.
I can't wait to get it on. Yeah, I love that.
I might do that over. Do every top 20 albums each year. I might do it. Even if I have to do a dolo, I'll fucking do it, man. You know, just to refresh it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll never run out of stuff to do. That's the dope part, you know.
Yeah, man. And I would love to get the Nigga Mortis one day.
Oh yeah, with Pass the Shovel.
But I know this site that every rap album you want is on there, right? And I downloaded it at 320 kbs and threw it at the end of the record. You know? Yeah,
I think the way they have it bang in the middle. I think is the way they have it. But
I like how I did it because at the end it goes, "This is Gravediggers" or something like that. At the end it sounds perfect. So
yeah.
I think it was
that works.
Yeah, I think it said he got 2 cassette tapes of the album as well. Yeah, man, I love that album. I can't wait to break that down next week, man. So yeah, man. Flatlinerz U.S.A. on the Satan's Authority, man. 1994. I think we did it justice, man.
Yeah, I mean it's a hard one to go through as far as maybe a little bit repetitive from my side, just saying dope song, but it's true. They're all dope songs.
I was saying the same shit.
You know, it's a consistent album too. You know what I mean? It's
Like, what do you want us to do? Break down every track like fucking methodically? No, nigga. This is the wicked shit.
You know, I like the use of the flute on this song.
Nigga, this ain't Fantano, nigga. Yo, I don't know when people whoever watched me on UFCD, I know Resin does and shit. Don Chaos. We doing Eshawn Male Dominance against WickedWorldwide.com. This is gonna fucking slaughter. Right there, yeah. Yeah, there's some shitty songs in here. I don't like that much. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Whoa,
this
whoa,
is a good
whoa.
chunk of it. Oh, and aha.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
No. Fellatio. What? Fellatio. Yeah,
I
no,
want
I'm
to
not a
fuck
big
you like
fan
an
of that.
animal, like a 9-inch nail, or some shit he says. I can't.
Yeah, it's kind of corny. I found that line. It reminds me of that Limp Bizkit song. Hot Dog? You know the one I mean?
Fred Durst was a challenge, Trent.
Yeah.
A 9-inch nail, get knock the fuck out, or something like that.
Oh, God. Corny, yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I do like $2 bill, y'all, significant other, but
Yeah.
that's for But I'll talk some shit. I want to get off here.
I would kick it for 10, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, down.
Just chill. But yeah, I hope you guys are all keeping well in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you're doing well. Things are coming out, spending the Saturday night with us, man. Not much. Shit, man.
I wish Flatlinerz had a second album in like 96.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That'd be fucking fire.
Unfortunately, they split up in like 95, but it's dope that they came back because it would have been easy for them just never come back, but you know.
Yeah. Ala Zulu, the illest crew right now. Billy Obey, Joey Black, motherfucking Lee Carver. You know, the dudes are ill. They're on there. They kill their verse on there. Their verses on there. Because they're playing Flatlinerz tomorrow on YouTube. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
Love Flatlinerz. Yeah, man. Get those Hitler 8 yet?
No, not yet. I haven't got around to it. I've just been busy.
Understandable, my nigga.
Yeah.
It don't matter when you hear it, but that shit's fire. It's like, you know, that shit is crack.
Oh,
and finally, Conway got
believe
a
it.
Sticks is coming out soon, very soon, because the singles get released next Friday.
Oh, nice.
It's called Piano Love, produced by The Alchemist. So.
Oh, you know that's gonna be good.
Yeah, Griselda never disappoints me personally.
I mean, they haven't disappointed me.
Yeah, I know you like. If you like Hitler 7, you like 8. I know you will.
Hitler 7 was awesome, yeah.
That's my favorite of the series.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing a Hitler with Hermes ranking later, like on, you know, Dolo.
Yeah.
I might have my nigga Brandon on there, the dude that did you know Brandon? Yeah, you know Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's
Joker's Gallery, my motherfucking homie right there, man. We did we got a show called Goons Clout Gallery. Me, Brandon Luke the Goon. We did top 5 non-juggalo artists, and he had Alice in Chains #1.
Oh, dope.
Hell yeah. I had Wu-Tang, you know, Wu-Tang Clan. Sabbath was on there. Griselda was on there. Nas. Dope show. It's on Fable Lovers. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep that shit if you want, fellas. Westside Gun New album is banging. I agree. That shit is crazy, my nigga.
What does Fago actually taste like?
Good.
Good? Actually good?
There's some flavors that are fucking booty. If I had to pick top 3 Fago flavors, you know, we can't get them over here now, nigga. We used to be able to get them. My cousin Holly, across the street from hers, they had everything. Now they don't. I would say Rock and Rye. That's kind of like a, you know, you're from overseas. I'm trying to think I could explain this. Dr. Pepper cream soda kind of combination.
Okay. Yeah.
Cotton candy would be number 2 for me. And number 3, probably Red Pop. A lot of people don't like Red Pop. It tastes like fucking medicine. I think it's just fire.
Yeah.
It's like a cherry taste to it.
Yeah. It sounds all right.
Yeah. Back in the day when Jay and Shaq used to spray with Fago. Not diet. Just all kind of flavors. When I used to come to them shows, man. But, hell yeah, man. You play that album heavy? Oh yeah, nigga. Both discs are fire.
I mean, like I said before, years ago, I was like, they keep it getting better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's true. Like niggas tell they fell off. No, fuck you. Shit's crazy, man. The grimy shit, punch you in the face shit. Moon Miss Rock and Ryan, Jazz and Blueberry Fago. That's your favorite, Brandon? Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I had all them shits except the Jazz and Blueberry. I never had that blueberry shit. Moon Miss is dope too. That's kind of like that Mountain Dew kind of citrus shit.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Lucia? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yo, Brandon, you busy? Hop on. Kill some time with us.
Yeah, we're just kicking it, relaxing.
Yeah. Chilling.
Wet pussy on a Saturday night.
Oh, hell yeah. RPTNT.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I don't know if we're even doing that male dominant shit. Probably next week, because Brooklyn would just hit us off like that. Like, he's a last minute nigga. But I see nothing posted anyway, so probably next week.
Yeah. Like you said, it should be a slaughter, but you never know, I guess.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, dude. Wicked Road Wide is just fucking.
It's flawless to me. Yeah.
It's my second. I don't know. I go back and forth with Multi. That is my second favorite.
It's my second favorite for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't mad at that. This shit's crazy. The one, come on, nigga. Like,
yep.
This shit's nuts.
And incognito like a fucking mosquito from Detroit, not Toledo. Your ass like the torpedo. Yeah.
That what's that shit? It's like down.
Oh, Another Enemy.
Another
fucking enemy. Yeah.
Oh. Top 10 artist songs coming soon too, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
That's gonna be a big one for sure for us.
That's long overdue. Oh yeah, long overdue. I got my playlist already motherfucking set, man. And show y'all niggas out work for that. I think that's a week after the Gravediggers. I gotta check. I got it all written down, but I'm hyped for that shit. Throw a picture of them. I love them RLP Letterman jackets. Boom.
Oh yeah.
That shit right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There you got. Yep.
Love
there you go. That's coming soon, niggas.
Would you say that's about Blasphemy for me era?
Yeah, 94. I would say.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah, Resin says Multi is their most underrated. I would say Blasphemy is their most underrated. I feel like people don't talk about that one too much.
I would say, yeah, Blasphemy. Multi is just fucking crack.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Love that album.
Careful what you wish for, Voodoo.
That beat's crazy too.
That
beat. Balls Envy.
Ballers Envy.
Bitch ass, don't give me no hand.
Yep. Yeah, I love that album too.
Yeah.
All praises due. Yeah, with the Fat Boy sample.
If you're still on when I am, I'll jump on. All right, bro. I probably won't be that long because Ross is late for us. But if you are, nigga, come on, brother.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Similarity, Mike Sears and Ross put me on notice. Do you believe in God? Shit up. Thank you, nigga. You already know.
I'm glad you like it.
It's a fucking classic, G.
Yeah, I mean that, and obviously we talk about Closed Casket and Dead Flowers all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Closed Casket, that's going against Tongues for some reason. Oh, like I said, it's hard doing the fucking, the tracks, but that's gonna be interesting. We'll have Romebone on for that one.
Oh, you need at least one Tongues defender on there.
Yeah. We reviewed that with him, right?
We did at the start of the year.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That was like in January, I think.
Right?
And Steven as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we did that for the 25th anniversary this year.
Yeah.
And then next year we'll do Bruce Wayne for its 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
And Multi, I guess, as well, yeah.
They're going against each other on UFC.
Yes, I think that should be a good one. I think that's
Yeah.
close. Because I kind of go back and forth. I probably Bruce Wayne I like more, but it's tough. You know what I mean? I love them both.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 89, 99 Esham is just fucking damn near flawless. And
Absolutely.
/ artists.
Yep.
Yep. And then like close to the end of the month, we doing reviews for some other classic. I don't think I announced it right now, so y'all niggas know. Let's pull this shit up. October 29th, these two, one turns 25, one turns 30.
Yep.
And this classic joint turns fucking 25. One of my favorite albums of all time. Motherfucking Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
I like how I did that artwork. I did that artwork fire.
Yes, perfect.
I picked like, a shot from that photo shoot and then fucking, there you go. I can't wait to do this one. This is going to be fucking good. And then 1991, this is the 30th anniversary. This fucking masterpiece. My favorite album from this artist, man. And I can't wait to fucking review this as well, man. I wish you could do this faster. Fucking. There you go. Absolute classic right there. Doing that death certificate.
Yep. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yep. I can't wait for that. That's coming later this month. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. Ice Cube, Death Certificate album review. All stacked. Iron Man is my number one album. Nigga, I ain't mad at it. It's fucking
definitely
that's
not.
my favorite Ghostface Killer album. My favorite album from the Clan. That's probably my it's kind of hard. Cuban Links, but my second favorite is either that or Liquid Swords. It's kind of hard for me, but I'm just a Ghostface Killer mark. It might be Iron Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then Jizza Liquid Swords is fucking flawless.
I love Liquid Swords, yeah.
It's fucking perfect.
I mean, the first run, there was all those Wu-Tang albums. They're just so good.
I got all them bitches on vinyl, and I don't like to collect a lot of vinyl, but when I do, it's albums that I just worship, and that's them. I buy that CD 2 weeks ago. Iron Man, the last song I got on it, it's Marvel. Yep, it is.
Yep.
It's if you got the OG, you got Soul Control on that bitch.
Yeah, it's before Marvel, isn't it? Soul Controller.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit is fire, man.
Or Marvel, as some people say.
Marvel.
Bump and Clientele. Nice.
Clientele's amazing. I wish that got pressed on vinyl. Repressed is fucking expensive. That was the time in hip hop where album releases were coming out and I couldn't fucking wait. I was pacing the floors when that came out. I always tell that story when I was in school, waiting for Clientele to drop, which I put on to Cal on your top.
I love the Cal. It wouldn't be. I don't know. It wouldn't be my favorite solo. My favorite's the same as yours. Only Built for Cuban Links, but I mean, I love the Cal. It's different from the other ones. It has its own feel.
It's dark as fuck.
It is. I mean, they all have their own feel, to be honest. But yeah, don't know what the Cal is. Just that dirty dungeon music. I love it.
Fire, son. That shit is fire, bro.
Mr. Sandman, come on.
Mr.
Sandman.
This is dark, bro. Carlton Fisk on that motherfucker.
Yeah, RZA. He's resurrected RZA.
Resurrected RZA, yeah. Shit's fire. 94 too. Shit. Oh, it's trash.
It's Bankmaster.
It's fucking terrible.
I never listened to the whole thing, but I listened to the songs of Esham on the.
It is absolutely horrendous.
Dark Vader, doo-doo, something like that.
It's like he's not even trying to rhyme. It's fucking terrible.
It's such it really annoys me because a Cool Keith and Isham album in like '96 would have been
Ooh,
amazing, you know.
that's Doctor Octagon and motherfucking Dead
Dead
Flowers.
Flowers, yeah.
You know, and I told y'all niggas, I love Ultramagnetic, always did. Critical Beatdown, right? But when
Hmm.
like '03, we were smoking blunts. My boy that worked at the store was playing Dr. Octagon Oncologist. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I wasn't feeling it, right? And then years later, I'm like, oh my god, fine. Now I love it, you know? Same thing with
Yeah.
his other album. I never heard his other albums, but and it didn't help that at the time I heard that fucking Spank Master too. I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah, I guess that puts a bad taste in your mouth for sure.
Yeah.
But I love Cool Keith, especially that
Yeah.
'90s, late '90s stuff. It's great.
Sex Styles. It's fire.
Yeah, that's a great album. Plastic World and Sly We Fly and all that.
97 shit, right?
Yep, Sex Star '97.
Steve said he
And
likes the unreleased version better. I don't know. I like that fucking retail album.
yeah, I never heard the unreleased
I did.
cut.
It's dope.
Yeah,
Gotta sneeze, bro, brother.
yeah, no problem. And Cool Keith, he considered himself to be a pioneer of horrorcore as well.
He said that weirdo shit, so yeah, probably.
Doctor Doom is, first come first serve is dark. That is dark.
Yeah, it's a fire album.
Apartment 223.
Ooh, always hungry or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Black Elvis is fire too, man.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
1999.
Maxi curls all the time. Yeah, Living Astro. Yeah, those are the albums that I have from him. I didn't dig too much into his later stuff. I have, the Doctor Octagon, like the proper follow up, the Moose Bumps that came out in 2018.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. It's actually pretty good.
You ever hear that Matthew?
No, I've heard songs
fine.
from it. Yeah, I've never heard the whole thing, but I remember you saying it was fire, and I remember checking out a few tracks from it, and it is. I remember trying to get a copy of it, and it's like, nah, it's too expensive.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious, man. I try to get a couple of shit that I'm missing in my collection. I was like, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, I haven't bought a CD in 5 months, I think. So yeah,
damn,
I'm done. Yeah.
I don't fucking blame you, bro. I make shit on Kanaki, right? That I'm missing, but
Yeah.
even that's kind of getting out of hand because I got no fucking room.
Yeah, just call it a day.
Yeah. And I enjoy streaming. Oh, you fucking, niggas against that. I love it because I can add whatever I want to my streaming shit. I
Yeah.
call it as a beautiful thing. Keep that fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
That Dream Warriors, my nigga. You feel me? Want to get off here now, brother? About an hour.
Yeah, sure. But dope. Obviously, covering Flatliners. Great to finally do it because it's another one that's been long overdue. I remember we've been talking about it for years.
We've been talking about reviewing that shit a long time ago. Shout out to Antoine, man. Shout out to Resin. Shout out to fucking all y'all niggas, man. See you on the flip side, y'all. Next week, Gravediggers 6 feet deep, keeping it in the fucking Halloween theme, some wicked shit, Horrorcore. And talk to y'all niggas later, man. Peace.
Have a good one.